It's cracking. Yeah, sorry I'm a little late. I was supposed to start like around 4:45, but I had to make a quick stop right quick. You know. As I told you guys, told you we was gonna discuss basically the total destruction of Abel Sanchez by Fred from Barbershop Conversation. That shit was fun. Hey, what's up, Warren? Yeah, man, I'm a little late, man, but you know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all my word. I told y'all we going hard in the paint, man, because, man, that interview with Abel Sanchez was just very telling. He exposed himself. He exposed Triple G. He exposed the bullshit in boxing. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, like I mean, yeah, Abel Sanchez got straight dismantled by Fred, and I enjoy every minute of it. Cause see, like I said, it take a real cat like Fred to come at somebody like that. I'm still trying to figure out how could he even bring himself to say that black fighters don't sell when Floyd is on top of the most highest grossing pay-per-view fights in history. That don't make no kind of sense. Fred just was roasting his ass. But I told y'all 3 years ago that Triple G was a fraud. I told you that he wasn't trying to fight nobody of significance. I told you he was hiding at middleweight because it wasn't that much competition. Triple G was built by the media. He was media hype, and it got proven as he started to step up in competition. Because to be honest with you, he shouldn't even had struggled against Kell Brook. He blew right. He should have blew right through Kell Brook, and he didn't. Hey, them questions was getting so tough for Abel Sanchez. He should have pulled a Ray Lewis. He should have said, "I rebuke these questions." He say these questions is evil. He should he should have said that. He should have told Fred that he was gonna keep his name in his Bible because he was getting his ass. Yeah, what's up, Ray? He was getting his ass dismantled. But he told y'all out of his own mouth. They never had no intentions of ever fighting Andre Ward. It was a fucking con. They was just name dropping. To me, I should text Virgil Hunter and tell Virgil Hunter that Dre should sue Abel Sanchez for like basically using his name to build his career. He really should. I mean, the funny part about it was he kept saying, "See, you making this about race." It's like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? You made it about race. You specifically said that black fighters don't sell. But then Triple G got, he got put on three pay-per-view events and all his shit flopped. Yeah, he said he would KO anybody from 154 to 168. Nah, that Andre Ward shit was just name dropping. You heard the interview. He said it out of his own mouth. Oh, well, Andre Ward don't make no financial sense, but Floyd do. Like I said, they was just looking for a payday against Floyd. Because you notice when James DeGill called Triple G out, no response, and they kept saying, "Oh, well, we gonna go up to 168." Didn't want it. Every time somebody called Triple G out, it was no response. Oh, what's up, Ticket? Y'all need to go back 3 years ago when me and Ticket first told y'all that Triple G was a fraud. Y'all should have saw this coming. I told y'all when real competition started to come to 160, they was going to pull this shit. I told people. And people called me and Ticket racist. We hating on Triple G because he not black. You know what I'm saying? We got called. I mean, we got called every name under the sun, and come to find out, motherfuckers was right. We told you, motherfuckers, 3 years ago, Triple G was a fraud. Like I said, y'all was believing that shit that HBO was telling y'all about Triple G. When, like I said, man, when he kept fighting Foot Locker employee after Foot Locker employee, he kept fighting them motherfuckers. And then he kept saying, "Oh, they ranked the #2 contender. So he's the mandatory. We gotta fight him." But now they got Chalo. Oh man, Chalo ain't did nothing. Chalo disrespectful. Told y'all. What's up, Samuel? Nah, nobody. No. I don't know if people heard him, but I'm pretty sure somebody gonna respond to it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna text Virgil Hunter and see can I get him on the phone and see can Dante get him on the phone and shit. What's up, Ali? Nah, we just sitting here basically talking about the aftermath of Abel Sanchez getting his ass chewed apart by Fred. The shit that motherfuckers like Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman is supposed to ask Abel Sanchez and bring up. Because like I say, they don't have no problem talking about every black fighter or every black person that do something that's deemed wrong and shit. And like I said, it just goes to show you how fake ESPN is. Oscar De La Hoya is a fucking fraud. And it's funny. And I want to show you how fake a lot of these so-called boxing fans was. Now remember, y'all, when Anthony Joshua allegedly said that what's-the-face is making black people look bad and that we was the master race when it came to athletics and shit, people were saying, oh, they're disappointed in Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is a racist and all that type of shit. But then Abel Sanchez said something disrespectful towards black. Oh, Abel Sanchez, I didn't find it racist, and Abel Sanchez is just telling the truth, which it wasn't the truth. Everything Abel Sanchez said was easy to debunk. You know what I'm saying? And the funny part about it was he was trying to steal the black fighter style right before our eyes. First he said Floyd fought like a black person. So when Abel Sanchez got cut up by Fred about, well, then he tried to change to say, oh, well, Floyd doesn't fight like a black person. Either you do or you don't. Hey, what up? Also remember something. I told y'all that there was going to be a lot of fighters that was going to emulate Floyd Mayweather. I told y'all that white versions of Floyd Mayweather was coming, Mexican versions of Floyd Mayweather was coming, and white versions of Floyd Mayweather, where you're defensively responsible as well as trying to initiate offense at the same time. All you got to do, go look at Joey Spencer. He has what you would call a black fighter style. Look at Caleb Plant. Look at that this dude from Europe. I forgot what his name is. And this is the reason why I have a problem with Lomachenko fans. Lomachenko has a black fighter style. But then you got all these white motherfuckers trying to tell us we supposed to support Lomachenko. But then Lomachenko has a black fighter style. But then they don't want to give and pay homage to black fighters and shit. The truth hurts. This is what I mean. They always try to take shit from us. You know what I'm saying? They try to take shit from us and emulate it and make it their own, and then they take all the credit for it. That's what white people do. They steal and take history from us. 100 years from now, they gonna be having you to believe that the style that Lomachenko and guys like that fight was created by white people. Just like they get, you know what I'm saying? Just like the shit with Cleopatra. Just like it was just recently discovered the first Brit was actually a black dude with blue eyes, allegedly, and a jerry curl. Hey, what up, y'all? Yeah, they want y'all to believe that foolishness and shit. Like I said, we don't know how to hold on to shit, and we don't know. We need to start reminding people, hey, this is our style of fighting. Like I said, if Mexican style is so good, then why in most cases it don't work against a slick black fighter? Answer that fucking question. I mean, if Mexican style is so good, according to Abel Sanchez, and if Mexican style is so good, how come Triple G has horrible pay-per-view numbers? Can't sell shit. Then he says that black fighters need to have conduct themselves in a certain type of way. But what about Oscar De La Hoya? All his incidents outside of boxing, the cross-dressing, the DUIs, the multiple kids by multiple women. They, you know what I'm saying? Everything Abel Sanchez said was suspect. And so I'm just saying. He's saying we need to conduct ourselves. Well, what about Arturo Gatti? How he ended up? What about Edwin Valero? Yeah, remember him? What about Hector Camacho? What about all the non-black fighters that was having incidents outside of boxing? Like I said, what is the deal with motherfuckers that ain't black trying to tell us black people how to conduct ourselves? And like I said before, Oscar then had incident after incident outside of boxing. But Abel Sanchez is worried about how we conduct ourselves. What the fuck do that have to do with him fighting Chalo? No, I'm just saying if you look at the facts, well, Mexican style ain't really worked too well for Mexicans. Look what happened to Margarito when Sugar Shane Mosley got a hold of him. Look what happened when he fought Paul Williams, even though he had that shit in his hands. That's what I'm saying. Even Sergio Martinez was a slick fighter. So Abel Sanchez, like I said, he wasn't making any kind of fucking sense. I mean, this dude was just straight switching up. He says that he tried to say that Dante and Fred played the race card, but he brought up race. He put us all in one category. Like I keep saying, how the fuck did black fighters don't sell? When, like I said, if you look at the top 10 highest grossing fights, like 8 of them have involved a black fighter. He just wasn't making any kind of fucking sense. Well, Mexican style is supposed to be come forward, basically just throw punches and take punches, not having any defensive responsibility, which, by the way, Triple G wasn't fighting Mexican style against Daniel Jacobs because Daniel Jacobs was backing him to fuck up. So that's what Mexican style is. Basically, it's all offense, no defense. That's pretty much what he was saying. He's saying that the fans want to see blood and guts. They just want to see rock'em sock'em robots. All I can say is to everybody, tuning in to this live stream, don't give Golden Boy or what's they promotional company name? Shit. I forgot what Tom Laughlin is promotional company name. I fucking forgot. Live stream that shit. Go to the bar. Don't pay for that shit. Let's make the pay-per-view numbers worse than the first fight was. Motherfuckers ain't getting my money. Since us black fighters, since us black people, you know what I'm saying, we don't sell pay-per-views and nobody wants to see us fight. Like I said, the dude wasn't making I'm serious, he wasn't making no fucking sense. I'm serious. I mean, Abel Sanchez just proved that he was a fucking liar. Like I said before, they had no intentions on moving to 168 to fight Ward. It was a fucking lie. The 164 shit was a lie. It was all a fucking lie. They've been lying to motherfuckers for the last 5 years since they first came about when they made their HBO debut. Because like I said, Triple G fought bum after bum. And his best 3 fights had question marks around him. He couldn't get a W versus Canelo. Most people thought he lost to Daniel Jacobs and was getting his ass touched up by a fucking welterweight. Look, all that shit they were saying about they chasing belts and legacy and all that type of shit, it was a fucking lie. At the end of the day, they was looking for paydays. They wanted to fight Floyd because it was a payday. And then they had the media backing him up, selling this dude as a fucking killing machine, and he wasn't no fucking killing machine. Cause like I said, if he was this killing machine and shit, if he would have gave Daniel Jacobs a immediate rematch. If he was chasing legacy, when people felt that he didn't win that fight, he would have said, okay, well, I'm gonna prove to you that I'm better than Daniel Jacobs. Oh, we'll fight him like 5 fights down the line. Well, what kind of shit is that? Yeah, that's Mexican style too. Even yeah, that's true. Right on, Carl. I'm glad you're here. Even Triple G knew he lost to Daniel Jacobs. Look at the look on his face. He didn't even think he won that fight. Even he knew he didn't win that fight. He don't want no more of that. And then, okay, the reason why I know Abel Sanchez is full of shit. He says that people don't want to see guys like Floyd fight, right? And Charlo is the opposite of Floyd. And I keep saying that. Charlo would be the ideal fight for Triple G. He want a dude that'll stand right there and trade with him. Well, Charlo was the dude. But then he says he's too disrespectful. That shit didn't make no kind of sense. Jamal, that fucking Triple G was fucking lying. He wasted like fucking 5 years of people's lives, dude. And Triple G should get bashed for being a liar. Him and Abel Sanchez, they was all in Tom Loeffler. They was all in cahoots with this shit. They was just name dropping. They was just using Andre Ward's name. Like how some of these fucking clowns be saying that they ain't gonna say our names in videos because we trying to get shot. Man, come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Black Horseman, Charlo is your ideal opponent. He gonna come right at you. Isn't that what Triple G wants? Abel Sanchez he didn't make no kind of sense. And then he kept calling Fred a race baiter. He said, but you the one that said black fighters don't sell. And I keep saying, if Mexican style is so damn good, how come there ain't no fight between 2 Mexicans that made the top 10 highest grossing pay-per-view gates or watch or sales? What up, K Black? Like I said, If nobody don't want to see us black people fight, why to this day people still talk about Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier? Basically any damn fight Mike Tyson was in. Sugar Ray Leonard versus Thomas Hearns. You know what I'm saying? George Foreman versus Michael Moore. One of the upsets of the last like 25 years. If nobody don't want to see us fight. Well, keep in mind, Jamal, I was at that fight. I was at the Barrera fight. I was at the fight. And and like I said, the funny part about it was, like I said, he brought up fucking Terry Norris, who, from what Fred said, is in the early stages of Parkinson's disease. And like I said, he taught Terry Norris how to fight Mexican style. Well, all y'all got to do is go watch that fight with Terry Norris versus Julian Jackson when he damn near got decapitated. Like I said, Julian Jackson damn near killed Terry Norris. That might be the reason why he fucked up now. So that's what I keep saying. The dude wasn't making any kind of fucking sense. Well, if Mexican style get your ass damn near decapitated, I don't want to fight Mexican style. I'll stick to nigga style then, which is counter punching, good footwork, and solid defense. I'll take black style over Mexican style any day of the week. Because as I said before, Mexican style versus black style, usually black style wins every time. Why you think you got these new fighters that happen not to be black emulating so-called black style versus Mexican style? Lomachenko don't fight Mexican style. You know what I'm saying? All of you, I'm telling y'all, within the next 5 years, you're going to see more people fighting like Floyd than you are Triple G. You know what I'm saying? Look at Caleb Plant. He a prime example. And the funny part about it is when these guys like Caleb Plant and Lomachenko, even Joey Spencer, as their popularity grow, you're going to see all these white boys coming out of nowhere gravitating to them and say, look how they fight. Like I said, they give Lomachenko all the praise in the world, but then he copies black fighters. And that's why I don't fuck with Lomachenko. Yeah, Canelo don't, and that's what I'm saying. Canelo don't even fight Mexican style. Like I keep saying, if Oscar De La Hoya, like I keep saying, if Oscar De La Hoya was so good, and if Mexican fighters is so good, and they do shit so much better than blacks in the boxing ring, and everybody so you know what I'm saying? Well, how come Oscar De La Hoya lost all his big fights against blacks? Like I keep saying, Canelo suffered his first loss against a black. Antonio Margarito got the shit beat out of him by a black dude and Sugar Shane Mosley. So, like I said, you sure you want to make that comparison, Mexican style versus black style, since Abel Sanchez made it about race? He specifically said black fighters. And then and got mad when he got called on the shit. And when people came with facts. Oh yeah, no mas. Remember that? No mas. And you know what I'm saying? Roberto Duran ain't even Mexican. But do you remember what happened to him in the second round versus Thomas Hearns? When he got his ass put to sleep? Okay. So I mean, I could do this all day. I could do this all day. Mexican style never worked on Floyd. So I'm the proof is in the pudding. Like I keep saying, if Mexicans love Mexican style so much, like I keep saying, how come they pay-per-views don't sell shit? That I'm waiting for somebody to answer that question. How come they pay-per-views don't sell worth shit? How come Canelo versus Triple G was a flop? How come Danny Garcia versus Brandon Rios did terrible TV numbers, but then you had Devin Alexander and Victor Ortiz, who were borderline journeymen? They did twice as many views on national TV. Answer that question. But people don't want to see black fighters. Okay, well then, why did he do over a million versus Sugar Shane Mosley then? Okay, why did he do over a million versus Miguel Cotto? Miguel Cotto is one of those dark Puerto Ricans, so you can put him in that black category if you want to. Danny Garcia is a white boy Puerto Rican. And why did Floyd do 4 million versus Conor McGregor, a white boy, and then why did he do 4 million versus Manny Pacquiao, another Filipino? Case closed. Floyd did his biggest numbers against non-Mexicans. Okay. Yeah, motherfuckers getting ether tonight. I see it. I see it's been pretty quiet too. You ain't seen no white people coming on here talking that bullshit since Abel Sanchez got his ass dismantled. Now you know they gonna make they solo videos, of course, blaming Fred when Abel Sanchez was the one that made it about race. But you had all these clowns coming on Fred's channel saying, "Oh, it's true." No, it wasn't. Because all you got to do is grab your computer and look up the numbers. Like I said, the Coons got knocked out too. They quiet too. Like I said, you go. You know what I'm saying? Go congregate with the white supremacists and the other motherfuckers who don't know shit about boxing, who can't look up facts. Like I said, Fred took out the trash yesterday. You know what I'm saying? He took out the trash for real. He put that motherfucker in the garbage compactor. Like I said, Abel Sanchez would have been better just saying, you know what? I apologize for that. But like I said, he kept, and the funny thing was Fred let Abel Sanchez hang himself. I mean, he just kept switching up. He didn't know what the fuck to say. Yeah, I miss part of Coach's segment. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'll call Coach later on and ask him what happened to shit. You know, and I'd and Dante had told me about it. I saw some of it. I caught it at the tail end, but I knew Fred was gone. I saw most of Fred's shit because Fred was getting at him while I was at lunch. So I got to watch pretty much like 30 minutes of it, and it was just hilarious. And I was enjoying every minute of it. Like before I went to work, I had told Fred to let his ass have it. Oh yeah, man, it was like what happened to Abel Sanchez. It was like I mean, it was just like some WWE shit, some old tag team shit. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like the Road Warriors and shit, fucking Hawk and Animal and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, alley oop. Yeah, it was like I'm talking about. I'm talking about. It was like for real. It was like that shit. It was like that shit. The Hart Foundation used to do a shit that fucking clothesline shit. It was like, hey, Abel Sanchez probably lost more hair than he probably lost more hair than what, than what he already got. Oh, the Hart Foundation. Oh, yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, like I said, Abel Sanchez probably was pulling out even more of his hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, Abel Sanchez used to have one of them old school Stevie B Jerry curls and shit back in the 80s and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it just goes to show you what boxing it did to him. Yeah. Yeah, Warren, I don't know if Abel Sanchez ever gonna talk to them again. Cause I'm telling you now, that's one of them interviews where it just, yeah, Abel Sanchez probably when he got off the phone, I'm talking about his soul was probably just hurt because he know he got humiliated. Oh nah, Derek, I'm not like them motherfuckers ain't getting my money. Fuck you know, fuck them. He's saying black fighters don't sell, but fucking Triple G don't sell. That's what made it so funny. Triple G, every time he didn't been on pay per view, his shit then flopped. And the funny part about it was you had a lot of these coons and shit trying to say, oh, I thought it was, coons like T Street Controversy and shit line trying to say it was a success and shit. Like I said, it was a question of what Triple G's first pay per view numbers was against Lemieux. And then Daniel Jacobs, unfortunately, that didn't do that good because the Daniel Jacobs fight should have just been on regular TV and shit. Oh man, it was bad. Nah, but real talk, man. That's that's what we got to do. I already told you, man. I already told you, man. With these, when man, I'm just telling y'all, them boxers and shit. Yeah, I'm just telling you, man. These boxers and these promoters and these trainers and shit. I'm just trying to tell y'all don't know how hard it is when y'all like in the presence of them dudes because like I said, man, it's just a lot of shit behind the scenes and shit. Like I said, a lot of times these dudes want you to kiss their ass and shit just a little too much. They don't want you to ask them any kind of tough question. And that's why you shouldn't get too close to these boxers and shit cuz then if they find themselves in a situation then they get mad at you if you have to ask them certain questions. And I'm sorry, it don't work like that. Now I don't know whether Pac-Man got rid of yeah. I don't know whether Pac-Man got rid of Freddie Roach or not, but I don't even know if it's gonna be a damn fight on April the 14th. It's already March the 1st. I mean, Canelo and Homeboy, they didn't already had their first press conference. There ain't been no press conference. And like I said, if there is a fight, Bob Arum has handled this fight terribly. And to me, his treatment of Terrence Crawford is a slap in the face. Terrence Crawford is making his welterweight debut, and Bob Arum acting like he don't know how to promote the fucking fight. But I've talked to Dante. I've talked to Fred. They keep saying they will be a fight on April the 14th. They keep saying that this fight is going to happen. And I'm like, okay, well, like I said, where's the press conference? Oh, Warren, I agree with you 100%. Like I keep saying, if black fighters ain't shit, like I keep saying, why Oscar De La Hoya's cross-dressing ass keep talking about he want to sign Errol Spence? You know what I'm saying? If black fighters ain't shit, I'm just asking the question: if we ain't shit and we can't sell, well, why the fuck Oscar want to sign? From what I heard, he want to sign Deontay Wilder as well. Yeah, Derek, they saying this fight is gonna be on pay-per-view, but I keep saying it's March the 1st. Why ain't we heard anything? I mean, even if they do have a press conference, you guys seeing right before your eyes that Bob Arum is disrespecting Terrence Crawford. And as I said before, Terrence Crawford, he should count the days when his contract is up with Top Rank. But here's the problem. What I think is going to happen, that Bob Arum going to try to pull with Terrence Crawford when it's time for him to leave. I think when he has one fight left, what's going to happen is Bob Arum going to try to pull the same shit with him he pulled with Mikey Garcia. He going to say, okay, I can give you this fight, but I need you to sign the extension. I think that's going to be the same shit that Bob Arum going to try to pull with Crawford. But keep in mind, it didn't work with Garcia. I mean, even though they ended up in court, but at the same time, I'm just saying Bob Arum might try to do that to Crawford, because I'm going to tell you right now, from me to all of y'all, it may not be no Errol Spence fight, because based off the fact that these promotional companies is signing these exclusive deals, that's sort of like prohibiting them from like setting up a fight, because like I said, you got these network battles now. So how would that happen? Yeah, he was put on the shelf. That's what I'm saying. And the same thing could happen to Crawford. I just got a feeling that Bob Arum is going to pull some shit like that. Yeah, exactly. So that's the problem. Crawford is exclusively with ESPN now. And then ESPN had a deal with PBC, but you know what I'm saying? That deal ended. The only way that fight could happen if it came on ESPN pay-per-view. And since when have ESPN been good at putting together pay-per-views? I think if Terrence Crawford went to Al Heyman, who knows? Hopefully he would be able to get fights, but look what's happening in the welterweight division at 147. Well, see, the problem is, Warren, all these dudes is stalling. I keep telling you guys, it is a freeze out of Errol Spence. Well, Carla, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, quiet as kept. Quiet as kept. You know, from my knowledge, my sources tell me that Crawford and Floyd been talking a lot. This could be in the works. That Crawford may become a you know, he could become a TMT fighter. because Floyd been on Crawford's helmet. They've been talking a lot. And I hope if Floyd was to get him away from Bob Arum, he would do right by Crawford. But I do think if he was to get Crawford, I think he would keep Crawford busy. So who knows what's going to happen with that. But as of right now, we shouldn't even get excited because well, that's a question that everybody would like to know too. But if Floyd was to get his hands on Crawford, I mean, he would have to keep Crawford busy. But he seemed to, I mean, Badu Jack seems to be happy because he keep Badu Jack fighting, and Badu Jack has been very successful as far as TMT go. So would he be able to keep Crawford like happy, and would he be able to keep Crawford fighting? I mean, there's a lot of fights out there for Crawford if he was to become a TMT fighter. Now, I know shit didn't work out between Floyd and Shakara Stevenson, but I mean, how could you not have Terrence Crawford in the ring? If you got Terrence Crawford, shit, you better keep him as busy as possible. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm just going to tell y'all now, we need not even worry about an Errol Spence Crawford fight right now. It ain't going to happen this year, and it probably ain't going to happen next year. You ain't going to start probably hearing about Crawford Spence till probably around 2020. Yeah, that's true. Badu Jack got a big fight coming up with Adonis Stevenson that we all gonna be watching. Me myself, like I said, I would like for the winner, should Andre Ward come out of retirement, to fight Andre Ward. But I ain't been liking what's going on at 147. Y'all all ain't seen this shit. I keep telling you that I believe Danny Garcia, um, Keith Thurman, and Sean Porter, they all in cahoots to freeze out Errol Spence. Well, political, I still think Spence need to try to wait this out a little bit longer. I mean, he's only 27 now. I still think he got some time, but he is in Mike McCallum territory because, like I said, all this shit remind me of what people did to Mike McCallum. Like I keep saying, he was always the odd man out. He just couldn't get those other three guys in the ring with him for whatever reason. Well, it ain't about Spence getting his day. It's about motherfuckers getting in the ring with Spence. Cause like, see, Godzilla, I remember what they did to Mike McCallum. Like I said, I'm a little bit older than most of the people listening. I remember the shit as clear as day. Now, at one time, Mike McCallum was under the same umbrella with Thomas Hearns, where they both had Emmanuel Stewart, but Mike McCallum eventually left. So there was no reason why they couldn't have set up a fight. It just it just never happened. Yeah, that's a shame, Warren, that Black Murderers Row 2018 is starting to happen. And it's fucked up. At the end, like I said, getting back to Triple G, at the end of the day, people gonna have to tell the truth about Triple G when his career is over. Triple G is not a Hall of Fame fighter. I'll tell that to any diehard Triple G fan's face. Triple G, if his career ended today, he is not a Hall of Fame fighter. His resume speaks for itself. Because people gonna say you never fought and beat a top 10 fighter in your life. And then people gonna have to bring up a lot of shit about him. They're gonna have to bring up the Charlo fight. They're gonna have to bring up all that shit. I wish some Triple G fan would sit up and tell a bold-faced lie that Triple G is the greatest fighter in the last 20 years, according to ESPN. What's up, Dale? Yeah, Carla, he admitted. I mean, Carla, if you saw the interview, he admitted out of his own motherfucking mouth that they never had no intentions of fighting Dre. It was just name dropping. They put up Dre's name to make yeah, this dude will fight anybody. So, like I said, the catchweight thing was probably a lie too. Yeah, he should be called triple coward. Yeah, Andre Ward, too much. What up, Craig? Yeah, that's true. Triple G was never undisputed, but he wasn't chasing no belts. Because if he was chasing belts, he wouldn't have fought. He wouldn't have fought Kell Brook. He got paid a decent amount of money by Eddie Hearn, which Eddie Hearn he pretty much set Kell Brook up for that Triple G fight too. So that's why, to a certain degree, you can't trust Eddie Hearn. It was no reason for that fight to be made. Once again, Triple G could have fought Andre Ward, and he decided to fight Kell Brook. He could have went up. I mean, for real. He had a chance to fight Dre, and he went for fake ass, one-dimensional ass David Lemieux. What's cracking, Carl? Man, Craig, Triple G, the gig is up, man. Y'all notice none of these Triple G fans is nowhere to be found. They ain't trying to come on here and talk that shit because they know Triple G got busted. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, thanks for the donation, man. Yeah, Warren, Bibble is the next Eastern European hype train. He gonna be the next one. He gonna be the dude. Oh, he's unstoppable. Oh my God, look. Yeah, I guess the super chat working. Nah, but for real. Yeah, we gonna have to hear about Bibble. But the funny part about it was, as soon as they saw that picture of Andre Ward with the face off with Bibble, everybody was like, "Oh, nah, Bibble, he ain't ready for Andre Ward." But then when Carl Frost said that Andre Ward retired because he was scared of Bibble, yeah, man, Ward didn't want none of Bibble. Oh man, Bibble ain't ready for Andre Ward, man. Bibble ain't ready. That ain't right, man. It's hard. Like I keep telling y'all see this shit. Y'all been seeing this for years. It's a good fight until the fight is actually signed. Like I said, How many years did we hear? Oh yeah, Floyd is ducking Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, he don't want none of that. He don't want none of that. Yeah, he ducking Manny as soon as the fight got made. Oh man, oh man. Floyd waited till Manny Pacquiao got old, and Floyd is older than Manny Pacquiao. So that didn't make any kind of sense. Yeah, where they at? Where they at? Where all at? Where they at? It's pretty quiet. It's like I said, it's quiet in Triple G land. Like I said, when you got a career of fighting Uber drivers and shit, like I said, and motherfuckers that sell me my Air Force Ones and shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers get quiet because the truth come out. Yeah, aka Triple G got some of the best hype I ever seen. For real. It was like I mean, it was like an actual Borak. For real. It was like an episode of the Flintstones and shit when they was promoting that group, the Way Outs and shit. You know, when they was saying, "Oh, the Way Outs is coming and shit." Oh, and it worked too. People was really believing that bullshit. When I'm gonna be honest with y'all, when I first saw Triple G, I was not impressed. Yeah, hey, Triple G is the Uber champion. He the Campbell soup. He the Campbell soup can killer. Like I said, hey, he the Foot Locker. Hey, he the Foot Locker worker killer. Yeah, like I said, Triple G is the hey. Whoever going in the Foot Locker today, do a video saying, "Yeah, man, Triple G probably looking for his next opponent." Well, keep in mind, Chalo is the mandatory for the winner of Triple G and Canelo. I got a feeling if by somehow, some way, Triple G win that fight, he gonna retire. Well, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Triple G gonna go to Del Taco looking for his next opponent and shit because, like I said, them the type of dudes he like to fight. So I'm just saying, his fans can't get mad at me. Those were the dudes he chose to fight. That's what I'm saying. AK, he came out of no fucking where. Where did this dude come from? I mean, this dude came out of nowhere. HBO exposed theyself anyway. Just like they was trying to hype up that piece of shit, Cletus Sheldon, the Hebrew Hammer. He was finna be the next great white nope and got his ass dismantled by that dude. Got his ass. They were talking about the Hebrew Hammer. Came out of nowhere. And they just thought they had next. I told you the average street dude could beat Cletus Sheldon's ass. No defense whatsoever. Oh, you think Triple G go call out America? Oh man. Nah, Warren, it ain't gonna be no. Hey, what up, bro? Yeah, if Triple G continue to fight after Canelo, they gonna find somebody out of nowhere and they gonna say he a up and coming fighter and he gonna be some nobody. Well, Amir Khan, he's stupid enough to Amir Khan would be stupid enough to take a fight like that. And here go the funny thing about American fans, which I'm finna the Heat. Yeah, don't you remember? Don't you remember the Hebrew Hammer? It was funny when black dude beat his ass. You heard Max Kellerman turn on him right before our eyes, just like they did Chocolatito when Chocolatito was getting his ass handed to him. Yeah, that could happen too. Triple G versus Chocolate. Yeah, I can see it now. The promotion gonna be called Overrated. That's another dude that they pulled out of nowhere. That hey, Chocolatito, we never heard of this motherfucker till like about 2.5 years ago. This dude make his HBO debut on the Triple G undercard, and then they say, "Oh, this dude is the best pound for pound fighter in the world." Based off what? Oh, the trip. they go triple. Yeah, but K Black, he was 45-0 against who? Shit. Shit. I mean, Julio Cesar Chavez, his first 50 fights, he fought nobodies. His first 50, they'd say, okay, well, he fought over 100 fights, but his first 50 fights was against Flores and shit. He another one that fought cab drivers his first 50 fights. Julio Cesar Chavez fought a shitload of nobodies. Oh, 780. I can't wait for that. I'm telling you right now. If Triple G lose to Canelo, they gonna find like you said, they gonna find some motherfucker. They gonna find some old washed up ass black dude named, you know what I'm saying, some old washed up black dude that work at Pepsi part time, and they gonna say, yeah, man, this dude is man, he's undefeated. They gonna say he the number one contender for the Chick-fil-A belt. So I mean, I'm telling you, it's coming. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. AKA everybody talk about Julio Cesar Chavez won his first 50 fights against nobodies. When I say that dude was the original tomato can killer, that dude was the original tomato can fighter. I'm talking about he literally was fighting florists and dudes that worked at funeral homes. I mean, he for real. Yeah, like I said, the gig is up. The gig is up on Triple G. Yeah, yeah, for real. Go look at man for real. Go look at Julio Cesar Chavez Wikipedia and ask me, have you heard of any of them motherfuckers he fought? Like I said, that dude was the original bomb killer, the original Flores fighter. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, no, for real, Alex. Y'all, you ain't never lied. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, they gonna find somebody out the boxing catalog that's like 13-0 who probably fought a bunch of motherfuckers with losing records, and they gonna say he the number one contender. You know, for the waste management slash, you know what I'm saying, McDonald's Big Mac belt, and they gonna, you know what I'm saying. And then all his fans gonna be saying, "See, he the number one contender, man. He the number one contender for the Hawaiian barbecue belt. So So this is a legitimate fight. See the Lions Den, the LDBC, they hating on Triple G because he not black. And you know they gonna blame 7-8 for it too, because you know they blame me and 7-8 for everything. They gonna say, see 7-8, it's watch. Somehow, some way, 7-8's name go come up, or the LDBC. Oh man, y'all hating on Triple G, man. This dude is number. I'm telling you, man. This dude the goods. I'm telling you now, man. I'm telling you, man, he the number 2 contender, man. I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you, man, he the number 2 contender for the KFC belt, man. I'm telling you, man, he the number 1 contender for the Gospel Pack belt. Watch. I'm telling you, man, 7-8 just hate, man. He just don't like him because he black. I'm serious. You know, Dale, that Meldrick Taylor fight, I hate watching that fight because that fight like fucking broke my heart, man, how it ended. No, I'm serious. Yeah, man. Watch, man. Yeah, 7-8. You hating on Triple G, man. This dude he fight, man. I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you right now, man. This dude the goods, man. I seen footage of him. He legit, man. I'm telling you right now, man. He the number 1. I'm telling you, man. He the number 1 contender, man, for the KFC belt, man. Watch. Watch, man. Watch. The LDBC, man. Y'all just hate, man. Y'all race baiters, man. Y'all, I'm telling you, they gonna blame 7-8 for this somehow, some way. They gonna be some video blaming either me or 7-8 for ever for something. They gonna find a way to make it 7-8's fault. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, that Taco Bell build, I'm telling you right now, man, the KFC build, man, for real, man, that's the shit right there, man. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, man. Me and Lions Den, man, they just be hating, man. And the new right on top. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all always, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all always hate no Triple G, man. Like I said, man. Man, look at this dude, man. Look at this resume, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Man, I'm telling you, it's gonna happen again. But I think Triple G gonna shake the spot, man. Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. For real, man. Fuck this shit, man. Like I said, man. Y'all need to give Triple G his just due, man. For real, man. He fighting everybody, man. He fighting everybody out there, man. Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody know that Julio Cesar Chavez was 8 seconds away from losing to Meldrick Taylor. Blade. Yeah. Yeah. You know, Triple G is the best ever. He the best, like I said, man. When I say I've never seen nobody beat up nobody's better than Triple G, like I said, the man is the best Uber driver killer I ever seen in my life. All right, you guys, I'm finna wrap this up, man. Hey, it's gonna be another live stream today. Hey, aka tune in for the next live stream, which gonna be tomorrow, man. We gonna talk this NBA shit. We gonna talk about LeBron going to fucking Philly. So y'all tune in for the next live stream tomorrow.